Monash University has put out a new study that indicates that climate-related deaths heavily decreased from the years 2000 to 2019. The media is reporting on this study in a highly disingenuous manner and using it as proof that climate change is killing way more people from heat-related deaths and that overall deaths are rising and that it's humanity's fault. So we're going to cover that study briefly, and then we're going to show the way that the media is reporting on it. Let's get started. One critical finding in the Monash study is that cold-related deaths outpace heat-related deaths 10 to 1. So for every 10 people that die from cold, 1 person will die from heat. And that's critical for this next part. This next part is why I had to start with the 10 to 1 number. From 2000 to 2019, cold-related deaths fell by 51%. Over the same time period, heat-related deaths rose by 21%. If cold-related deaths outnumber heat-related deaths 10 to 1, and cold-related deaths dropped by 51%, while heat-related deaths only increased by 21%, that shows that there's a massive reduction in climate-related deaths overall. So obviously the media is reporting this in a good way. They're probably saying, oh wow, modest warming of the globe has actually saved a lot of people's lives, right? No. The mainstream, or corporate media as I like to say, have jumped onto a press release from the group Eureka Alert titled 5 million deaths a year caused by global climate-related abnormal temps. Here's what Bloomberg had to say. Climate change linked to 5 million deaths a year, new study shows. Is that accurate? Well, sure. But it's indicating that climate change, which people generally relate to warmer temperatures, is killing 5 million people. So they're not in any way saying it's actually cold that's killing more people and overall deaths are decreasing. They don't say any of that. So this title is lying by omission. The Guardian title is obviously worse. So here it is. Extreme temperatures kill 5 million people a year with heat-related deaths rising, study finds. That makes it sound like heat-related deaths are the main source of these deaths, which they're not, and that they're rising at some insane level, which they're also not. If anything, again, deaths are decreasing, but The Guardian, which we all know is just highly opinionated, is not going to say that. What's interesting is that the Monash University study actually shows the deaths by region related to heat and cold. So let's go through some of it. We'll start with Africa. In Africa, 1.18 million people died from cold-related deaths. 25,500 people died from heat-related deaths. So you're getting an idea of the picture here. In Asia, 2.4 million people died from cold-related deaths, and only 224,000 people died from heat-related deaths. South America, 116,000 people died from cold-related deaths, and 25,250 people died from heat-related deaths. UK, 44,600 from cold, and 8,000 from the heat. In the US, 154,800 people died from the cold, and 18,750 people died from the heat. We got a few more. We may as well go through them, so here they are. China, 967,000 people died from the cold, and 71,300 people died from the heat. India, 655,400 people died from the cold, and 83,700 people died from the heat. And finally, Australia, 14,200 people died from cold, and 2,300 people died from heat. Just quickly going over that, you can see that in every single region, more people died from the cold than the heat. But again, this isn't reported. Let's look at the cumulative numbers, and this is from 2000 to 2019. The cold-related deaths by the regions that were included in this study over that time period equate to 6,189,000. For heat-related deaths, it was 637,550 people. Not even close. Overall, what this Monash study shows is that the observed warming we've seen this century has actually lowered the amount of weather-related deaths due to extreme temperature events. So this is something that we should, consider a benefit. It should be something we celebrate. But no, we talk about how the world's going to end due to climate change and how we're at an inflection point, which we are not. So I just wanted to bring this to all your attention. I hope it helps. And for those of you that don't know, we've actually recently launched a climate change YouTube channel. So I've been uploading these on Facebook. I've been uploading them on the Heartland Institute YouTube channel. There's now a climate realism YouTube channel that's just these videos. So I'm going to link that at the top on YouTube. I'll put it on the link on the Heartland page. Follow it. We're going to have, my videos. We'll have more climate change related videos. It's going to be an interesting page. It's just in its infancy right now. But I hope this helped you all. It's Andy Singer with the Heartland Institute. Till next time. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and consider donating to the Heartland Institute to support more vibrant free markets, greater individual liberties, and more videos like this one.